Hey Pat, it's Midnight Designer. We are back playing 7 Days today. And in our last episode, we raided the hub city and it was underwhelming to say the least. So we are back and I've made actually a couple of trips. I made one trip all the way back from the hub city and I made the second trip back from where we had dumped the chest back at over here. And I've done a couple of things before we started recording. Not too much. I did make myself a bucket and got some water. I did organize my inventory, so you're welcome. And I did want to point out there were a couple of people who were concerned that I had scrapped a lead car battery, but I did have one in the chest at the town. But the problem is we still don't have handlebars. So even though we are this close, we do not yet have, because in order to make the mini bike, we need handlebars to make handlebars. So we have everything except handlebars. So we are still, and I don't think we can make handlebars, can we? I didn't even, nope. Mini bike handlebars is that. And we still need handlebars, which are not makeable by me. So, yeah. So it is now midnight. Shout out on day 20. We need to get ready for the day 21 horde. We have a ton of scrap iron, so we should be good to go with regard to that. Now I have a couple of different ideas for traps, so we are going to start straight away with working on that. And also, let's see here, I do want to I have a checklist of stuff we need to get done before the day 21 horde arrives. We need to get some bullets going. So let's take care of this stuff. We only have 87 gunpowder, so we've got 21 bullet tips. I want to be... Now, if I do... What's going to be the better bang, so to speak, for our buck? If we do shotgun... We're not going to do shotgun slugs because that's stupid expensive. Shotgun shells. Okay, so what if we split shift? And did that, and then made 40. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll just make enough bullets. Do I have clay in here? I have enough for one mold. So let's see here. I've remapped my buttons, and I'm trying to, because I'm trying to unify my experience between 7 Days to Die and Ark, so I do less button mashing. But the irony is that during this period of transition, I will be doing more button mashing. So yeah, so there is that. So all I want is 27. You know what? That one's not going to work for me. So let's do controls and inventory. We're going to get back to R. Okay. So I want to do as few as possible because I want to save the remainder for lead ingots, which we can turn into shot. Now here's my idea for one of the traps, right? And this is what I'd kind of started toying with before I started recording. What I want to do is, let's get you on the bar. Okay, and I'm going to build you. Come on, get out there. 2 out, okay? And this may be hard for me to explain because I'm not very good with words, or also I am just very slow with words while I walk on the edge of things here. So the idea, if you will, is that we're gonna have, oh, that's frightening noise when you're on an edge. We're gonna have like this. Now, do I have any wood on me? Let's go get some wood, and maybe this will make sense. The idea is I want to have something that will allow me to drop water down onto the spikes in a waterfallish fashion, right? So yeah, just for now you're fine, but we will okay. So, and then this will come across. I'm trying to do this without falling off of anything. Okay. Okay, so the idea is, I just built this one section, is that we will have this go all the way around, at least as many sides as we can do, right? And then we will do water in here. Like that, okay? And then, when the time comes, we remove the frames and the water just drops. That's the plan. And then it drops down and creates columns of water all the way down. That's the plan, right? Okay, let me get rid of this water because I'm thinking, I was originally thinking that I would only do this out 2 blocks. But now that I'm kind of looking at it, maybe it'll be 3. And placing on the edge is so very frightening. So let's see here. Come on, place. There you go. And then we'll just build you up, Buttercup. And then we'll make it 3, because we have 3 rows of spikes down there. So that is, I think, a better idea. Now, if you can see, I don't know if you can really see. Let me try to do this without falling down. There are wood frames around the edge. That should catch the water and keep it from going crazy like out into the desert. In theory, that should work. So this would then be, can I get it? Give me an edge job. Give me an edge job. There we go. Now that should fill up the whole thing. Villanova, or voila, as the French like to say. So yeah, if I build these all the way around, that should give us a relatively complete water wall that surrounds the building and at the same time covers the spikes. Right? Do you feel me? Okay. I feel like I have been felt by you, which is uncomfortable. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut right here because we have lots to do in this episode. And I'm going to finish, since you get an idea of the design, now it's just me freaking out over the edge and taking care of business. How many did I get? 16. All right, so let's do... Let's just do 5 more of these. Okay, so I'm going to cut away. I'm going to finish doing our outside, and I will come back when that part is finished. So be right back. And we're back. And we have ducked and cowered and missed a dog horde, so that was cool. So let's get these filled up. Cool. And some of these, I wish that I didn't have to put these so close together, and there's really no way to do corners unless I did a stack of wood frames or something. Pillar's the word I'm looking for. A pillar all the way up, because there's just no way that this would have held without some kind of support. So that was a little disappointing. So yeah. Here, let me just, I will feel much better once I'm no longer capable of picking those up on accident. So let's just make some wood and just go around and upgrade these. Yeah, I was very sad that I was not able to make the mini bike because it sounded like from the comments, and to be honest, I hadn't really kept track. It sounded like from the comments that all I really needed was a good battery and that I was good to go. So when I saw that the handlebars required me to find handlebars, that was disappointing. I was very sad. So let's get these all filled up. and see. I think that's everything. I think we got them all. Now, for the pizza resistance, let's pull a section out and see what happens. Okay, so we got them all. So let's head down and see what happened. Uh-oh. Get out of my way. Uh-huh. So if they, in theory, if they die in one of these areas, it should not form a gore block. In theory. Now I wonder, suppose for the sake of, you know, just you and I having a conversation, what if I were to pillar up in a thisly direction? With my water bucket. Can I place it like here? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Oh, that would be super tedious, wouldn't it? Can I get... I can't get water out of there, though. I cannot get it from underneath. But... I can get it from up above. Right? Oh, once I pull the frames out? Wait, why? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so let's go back down. And can I get that block? Okay, got that block. And I feel like I can't get water out of there. Maybe it's because... Oh, I did. Okay, never mind. I was going to speculate, but that would have been fruitless. So I could do... Nice. So I could do water even on those ramps, but man, that's going to be a lot of work. So... yeah. All right. Well, I tell you what. The preparation for this episode is taking way longer than I thought it would. So what I am going to do real quick is I am going to try to do this on one wall because it's going to be me pillaring up and pillaring down. But what I do think that I will do is I will make 2 more buckets for sure, because having to make that trip like 3 times that's a sucker's bet right there. So I think I've got some iron ingots that I can turn into. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'm gonna make 2 more buckets, and I'm going to do the wall over there. But also what I'm going to do, you know what? Before we do that, we should go ahead and upgrade the spikes, because upgrading them underwater may be a hassle. So let's get out there and do that real quick. And then I will cut away and work on the water wall. So I will, yeah, that works. So if I make 2 more buckets, then making those trips up and down will be less tedious. It'll still be tedious, don't get me wrong, but it'll be less tedious. So can I reach? I can reach the back row, right? Yeah. Whoa. Do I want 2 rows? You know what? I'm going to get it up to a single row. Or a single... Wait, what happened there? What? Oh, why is that? What? Why did... Water in this game is such a hassle. Why are you doing that? Is there something on that? Why are you the only misbehaving block of water? I mean, there's no reason why that one should be doing it and none of the others are. Yeah. So, why? Why are you doing that? Am I gonna have to leave this? Oh, that was... Whoa. What the hell? Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, this episode is not going smoothly at all. All right. Well, the other thing I was going to say is with this 500 stack and the new spikes, I have no concept of like how quick we're going to go through this scrap iron. So I do want to at least get them upgraded once to the scrap iron level. But I think each level is like 4 scrap iron. So we'll get this row, this outside row, upgraded to the first reinforced metal level and see like what that leaves us. Because when I saw we had like 600-700 scrap iron, I was like, we are Gouda to go. But now I'm starting to feel like not so much. And Mad Mole kind of conceded in the forums that he may have over nerfed the log spikes, so he is still working on trying to balance the log spikes, but in the meantime we have to get ready for a day 21 horde. I cannot, unless you drop it right on my face, and that's too far. So let's at least get around here and see what we've got left. Ah, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, so what do we have left? Okay, so that was like half of a stack of 500 just to get around once. Okay, I think what I will do is I will double upgrade maybe the ones out here that are not going to be in the water. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We will do this so that these that are not in the water will do double plus damage for sure. And we are out. That's it. We had exactly enough to do that section. Yikes, these things are expensive as... All right. Now, dare I... Dang it. Dare I remove this block and see if we have fixed the issue? Dare I fall off that block? Is it fixed now? Oh, game, I don't understand you at all. And at the end of the day, it's not necessarily a bad thing if the water spills out here, because anywhere there is water, zombies will go slower. So, you know, it's not a terrible thing if it happens. So, and we are out of time literally for this episode, and I did not nearly get as much done as I had hoped. I have an idea for one different trap. So in between episodes, I will finish this off, and we will hopefully have time to get one more trap installed and the rest of our day 21 prep done. So I really had wanted to get more done than this, but we did not. Alas and alack. So, but we're going to get there. We are going to be ready for the day 21 horde. We are probably going to be ammunition poor, but we will make up for it in other ways. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to start a conversation, why don't you start one? Where? In the comment section below. The water wall spike trap, MidnightDesigner original. Well, at least I haven't seen anybody else do it. Probably a million other people have done it. I hear you, wandering horde. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.